In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can sell off your AI generated images and art on stock photo websites, right? I'm going to be introducing you to two of the best websites that accept AI generated images as stock photo, right? So you get paid in dollars each time there is a download on your image. The first website is called Adobe Stock, and the second website is called Dreamstime, right? I'm going to be guiding you through the process of creating an account as contributor account on each of these and how you can get started uploading images, right? So I'm going to also create an account on each of these, right? And this account will be used to generate images, some images that I'll use as illustration in this video, and also upload to both of these websites at the same time for you to see and to know how this works, right? Let's get started. Right, so to create an account on Adobe Stock, what you have to do is to click on join now, and this simply allows you to join Adobe Stock as a contributor, right? So you're going to load a page where you would have to simply create an account, and I'm going to just quickly create an account here on Adobe Stock. Enter my first name, so now I created the account successfully, and now I have to go to my email to confirm my account, right? So you go to your email to confirm your email address. Alright, my email has been successfully validated. Now all I have to do is to reload the page, and when I reload the page after confirming my email address, I see this welcome Emmanuel, we can't, all of that. So this is where you start uploading your image, right? And you just can't, like I already mentioned, you can't just pull out these images from Midjourney and then directly upload it here, right? So there are processes you need to follow, and all these steps on how to upscale the images. There are specific quality that your image has to meet up to. So I'm going to be showing you how you can upscale the images to these qualities, right, that will be accepted and would sell, right? So we are done creating an account with Adobe Stock, right? So let's proceed to creating an account on Dreamstime. All right, to create an account on Dreamstime as a contributor, you scroll down to this bottom, you see upload and sell photos, right? So click on it and it's going to load, and then scroll down here, you see sign up for free. Click on sign up for free. So it's going to ask you to enter details for sign up, and so I'm going to go ahead to create my account again. And then when I'm done, I go to my account area, and then my account has been successfully created on Dreamstime, right? So if I want to upload a file, I click on upload a file, right? So now we are one step ahead by creating an account on this stock photo websites that will help us sell these images that we're going to be creating with artificial intelligence, Midjourney, right? So the next step now is to learn and to know what kind of images are going to be bought, what kind of images are going to be sold, I mean have the high potential and chances of being sold, right? So that you create images that would sell faster, right? So to know that, you can go to your Adobe Stock account, and at the bottom here you will look, you will see check out what sold best last week. It's going to take you to the insight page where you can see the insight of what has sold more in the last 7 days, right? So when you are creating images on Midjourney AI, you can create it as photos or illustrations, right, or even as vector images, depending on what it looks like, right? So these are what photos look like something that has been taken a picture of, something you took picture of with a camera is a photo. And we have illustration, We have illustrations here. And as you can see, this is where you would be uploading most of your Midjourney images for sale, right? And then we also have vectors. We are more concerned, if you want to sell Midjourney images, we are more concerned on what illustrations have sold in the last 7 days, right? So as you can see, these are the images that have sold in the last 7 days, right? It doesn't mean that if you create other kind of images it will not sell, but these are the images that have sold in the last 7 days, right? That means they have been downloaded and the owner of these images got paid, right? So we'll be using this to know what kind of images people are looking out for and what kind of images are sold generally. You can create all kind of images and sell personally, but this is why I personally would come to check for things that I would create to sell, right? And then let's take a look at this image. And then when you click on the image, you will see the keyword that was used in order to create that image, right? I'm not sure if the image was created using Midjourney or some other advanced 3D rendering image software. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to recreate this with Midjourney and then to upload it. A human mind watered and growing from a flower. Growing like a flower. Watering can, and let's see what it creates for us. Alright, so this is what it created for us, right? This is what Midjourney came up with. And then if I look at the first image, it looks kind of similar to what I want to recreate. Right, so I'll go ahead to pick the first one to upscale the first image. Right, so I'm going to download and save the first image, show you how you can upscale the image, and show you why you cannot upload it directly like that for sale on any stock photo websites, right? So I'll go ahead to open this in the browser to download it on my system. Save image as. So that image is downloaded already, so I can go to the specific image on my file manager to see what the image comprises of. Alright, so this is the image we just downloaded, and currently it is being unscaled, right? This is just the default image we received from Midjourney, right? So click on properties to view the properties of this image. This is just an example so that you can apply every single thing, every process I'm going to be following in this, you would apply it in the subsequent examples. So I won't follow the same process all over again, right? So click on properties to view the properties of this image, and then go to details. You can see that the width is 10 by 240 pixels, and then the height is you can see the width is 1024 pixels, and the height is also 1024 pixels. That makes it a square, right? And if you go to your calculator, if you open your calculator and you try to multiply 1024 by 1024, to get the megapixels, right? This is 1.0 megapixel, right? This is 1.0 megapixel. By multiplying the width in pixel times the height in pixel, you get 1.0 megapixel, right? And by default, the minimum standard for any image to be uploaded on any stock photo website, the minimum standard of megapixel required is 4.0, right? 4.0 megapixel, right? So how can we now take this image from 1.0 megapixel to 4.0 megapixel, right? That is what upscaling means, right? This is what you do when you upscale an image resolution, and by upscaling it, you make it in a higher megapixel resolution, right? So how do I make this image exceed the 1.0 megapixel currently, which is by default what Midjourney produces for me, right? So to do that, I'm going to show you another AI tool that will help you upscale your images. This is called upscale.media. It's an AI tool that helps you upscale images from lower quality to higher quality, right? So it's free and you can use it to upscale a number of images for free, right? So to upscale an image, all I would just have to do is to drag and drop the image I want to upscale here. This is the image, and then I'll just drag it into my and drop it here. Alright, so once the image is uploaded on the website, it will upscale the images for you, right? It is ready to be uploaded with this quality on as a stock photo on stock photo websites. If you check clearly, you can see by the left hand side is the original, and by the right hand side is the upscale version. If you check closely, you can see that some blurry aspects and parts of the images got upscaled, and it's now clearer for you to use, right? You can see the edges are very clearer on the right hand side. Personally, there's one more option I would like to switch on. I like to click on the enhance quality whenever I'm using this website to upscale my images, right? So it's going to enhance the quality, and it has some added advantage there, and then everything looks better. So I can now go ahead to download this image, right? So this is the process you have to go to for each image that you want to upscale using this website, right? If you have a large number of image and you want to just upscale them at once, you would have to go for the premium version of this website. You have to go for the premium version of this website. For me, I use the premium version to upscale multiple images at once. That way it saves my time, and I can have more images in a day to be uploaded for sale, right? So I think it should be ready for download already, so I click on it. Alright, so this is the upscaled version of the image I just downloaded. If I want to confirm that, I would just check the property to see the width and the height to see if it truly upscaled the image, and then check details, and then now you can see that the width and height is 2048 pixels and 2048 pixels. Now if I multiply this both together, I should get something above 4 megapixels, right? And like I said, the minimum requirement to be able to upload these images to stock photo websites is 4 megapixels, right? So you use this website to upscale your images, right? It's going to upscale your images from 1 megapixels to about 4 megapixels. So that's what you use to upscale images, right? So like I've already showed you the process of upscaling images, right? So in the subsequent examples, I won't be showing the same exact steps, right? So go ahead to upload the image on Adobe Stock, right? To upload an image on Adobe Stock, you click on this upload button at the top, and then drag the image into the page. You click on it. Remember, this is the upscaled version of the image. Ensure that you check it properly, not to mistake the unscaled one from the scaled one. So personally, I have a folder where I called Midjourney Unscaled, and there is another one I called Midjourney Scaled. All the scaled images I put here, and all the unscaled images, which are the raw images Midjourney presents to me, I save them into this folder. And then the scaled one, which have been downloaded from scaled websites, will be saved in the scaled folder. Right, so that way I don't confuse them. So once the image is being uploaded to Adobe Stock, the first thing you will see is this page, and then on the right you will see the options to set the to make the setting. The file type is photo. Plant. This category is already selected, plant and flowers, and it's English here. And then this very important step: ensure that you check this box anytime you are using images created with Midjourney to upload it on this website. Ensure that you check this box here. And then if your image contains recognizable property or people, you should check yes or no, right? I would advise that you don't create image using Midjourney that contains people that are recognizable, because that will be copyright infringement, and your image will not get approved. So the title here, I just type in what I used as the Midjourney. I'll just type in what I used to create it from Midjourney. So that should be title. I would select the keyword, this insights tab here, where you can see the insights of images that I've sold in the past few weeks, in the past few days, and then check what keywords they used that is similar to this, right? So this is similar to the image we are uploading, right? So I'll check the keyword that was used. So to do that, just scroll down and you'll see brain, flower, just basically images, words to describe what the image is all about. And so we're done with the keywords, and then scroll down to go to proceed. Right, so once you are done selecting the keywords you want to use, that should be it, right? So you can click on submit file to submit the file. So your image would appear in this in review tabs, right? Every image you upload on Adobe Stock will be reviewed, and this usually takes less than 2 working days. Within 2 to 3 working days, the image will be approved, and it should appear on this tab here, new, here too. Right, so this is basically how you upload the image you generated from Midjourney. Right, so to check about your account on this Adobe Stock, you click on the dashboard. This is where you monitor all the things that you are doing on Adobe Stock. So you click here to view all the things that you're doing, all the work you've been doing on Adobe Stock. Right, so at the same time, I would upload this particular image to Dreamstime. Right, so to upload an image on Dreamstime, you go to top here, click on this to upload a file. It's still basically the same simple process you need to follow. A new image on Dreamstime, then you drag and drop the image here. When the image is successfully loaded, you click on it in order to set the title, the same procedure as we did in Photostock, to set the title, description, and other things, right? So set the title to A Human Mind Growing like a flower, watering can, isolated on a white background. Alright, so um, these categories are automatically selected for you, right? So you can leave them the way they are. And for the keywords, okay, these are the keywords that it automatically selects for you, right? So you don't need to type any keywords again. These are the keywords that match the image you uploaded. Okay, you need to accept their policies, right? Here you need to accept the policies. We have two of them. I'll just click on the second one to confirm, and then once that is done, you submit. You click on submit to submit it, and then your image has been submitted successfully. Right. So similar to Adobe Photostock, your image will go under review, and this should take also within 3 business working days, right? So it will be accepted, and your image will be available for other people to view and download. And each time there is a download, you get paid, right? So this is the process of how you can upload images created by Midjourney, right? So let me go back through the process again. The first thing is to look for ideas that you know will sell. So one way to do that is to go to Adobe Stock Insight tab to see what has sold in the last 7 days, and then you can get inspirations from here, create designs that will sell. I'm pretty sure that these are images created by Midjourney, and these have sold in the last 7 days too on Adobe Stock. Right. So first is to come here to find inspirations on stock photography images that you can also create using Midjourney and sell. And then the second way is to use ChatGPT to create some ideas for you. Simply feel free to ask it whatever you want it to create for you, and ChatGPT would do that to give you prompts that you can use on Midjourney to create images that you can also sell. And then after creating your ideas, you head on to Midjourney to create the image that you want to create. Upscale the image using media. Once it has created the image for you, you upscale the image using this website. Ensure you separate upscaled images from upscaled images, and so that you don't confuse the ones before uploading them, so that it doesn't get rejected, right? So basically that's it. And you would always receive an email from Adobe Stock, and each time your image is being approved, and each time there is a download on your image, you get paid, right? The way it works is your image is being made available to the general public, or people who are coming to Adobe Stock or Dreamstime to look for images to use on their content that are copyright free, right? So you can, each time there is a download on your image, that means someone paid to buy your image, right? So you would get paid each time there's a download on the, right? So that's basically it. This is how you create image using Midjourney and sell them off on stock photography websites as stock photos.